Hello to everybody, I'm Marco Beato, Associate Professor in Sport and Exercise Science. Today, I want to show you how to use Mendeley to add your references and bibliographies. So what is Mendeley? Mendeley is a reference manager, academic social network that can help you to organize your research, collaborate with others online, and discover the latest research. In this specific tutorial, I want to show you only how to use Mendeley to add the references and your bibliography. So I selected a text coming from one of my previous paper and some references that I need to add. For example, I have two references in this specific case, and I needed to add that, for example, here, for example, reference number 1, and here we have a second reference that could be added, for example, here. Okay, so this is what I should do if I want to add a reference manually. If I need, however, to add a second reference that will go, for example, here, and we can call that reference, let's call that new reference. Obviously, this reference that was second before now will become the third, and I should go in the text and modify that like number 3, and I should add, for example, my second reference here. So you understand that this process is complicated when you add and remove references, and in particular when you need to add, for example, the name of the authors, because, for example, you need to use a different style. So in this specific example, I should add, for example, this author here, and I should also add a tal and, for example, the year of the paper. So, for example, 2016. We suppose we don't have this reference anymore, and here I should, instead to have the number 2, I should have this specific reference. So I should add again the surname and add a tal and 2012. Okay, this is what I should do from a practical perspective if I want to work manually. You understand it's complicated, you can add mistakes, you can perform mistakes, and you can also have the wrong style in the bibliography, because, for example, every journal are required to use a different format. So I want to show you what happens if we use Mendeley. So I will remove, for example, the number from here, and I will add the reference using Mendeley in our text. So, for example, I select this text, I select the point where I want to add my reference, and I click here on Insert Edit Citation. So the software now will allow me to select one reference from my database. You will not see this part because it is in another page that I'm not sharing, but you see that we have our first reference with the number 1. After, we need to perform the same procedure the second part of the text. So I select this specific position for my second reference. I perform the same procedure, and we have our reference number 2. So after that we have done that, I can remove our references that I had before manually, and I can replace that with my bibliography that Mendeley will add for me. So I will click here in Insert Bibliography, and I can see that I have my bibliography added by Mendeley. So this one is a specific style that you can see here. At this point, we can make some changes. So, for example, we need to change the style that we have selected because, for example, the paper that we have prepared will go to be submitted in another journal. So, for example, a popular journal in sports science is the European Journal of Sports Science. I will select this specific style, and as you can see, the text, the reference text change on the basis of this style, and in particular, I have not made any manual change to the text and the references here, but the software has made this change for me. Okay, so you have obviously the surname instead of the number of the paper, And you have also here, again, the surname of the author and the year of the publication. If I need to change again style, for example, our paper was submitted to this journal, was rejected, and we need to reformat again the references, the bibliography for the next journal. I will go here, I will select another style, for example, sport medicine, and clicking here, I will have my reference here in bracket, and I will have a new style that will be in agreement with our specific journal. Another thing that is important, if I click here and I need to add, for example, another reference, we suppose that we add another reference regarding injuries. I will click here and I will add this here. You can see that the software changed the numbers in the text automatically and will order the references in the bibliography on the basis of the style of the journal. So this type of software can help you to simplify your work when you write an essay, a dissertation, or when you submit a paper. I generally use this software for all of my publications. So I hope you have enjoyed this brief tutorial regarding Mendeley. And if you have any question, you can add your comment below the video. And if you have found this video interesting, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.